This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Look at these guys.
2 and 3 wide all the way down the backstretch.
Looks like we're at Talladega. And I don't know if these guys are going to be able to keep this up.
Great view of that number 8 Garmin Chevrolet, driven by Chad McCumbee. Chad's driven that truck up into the top 10, started back in the 19th position.
Joey Clanton just taking that 10th spot away from Chad McCumbee. Rick Crawford has dropped back into the 9th spot. It's Ron Hornaday out in front of this field. Kyle Busch running second to him. About 0.3 of a second separate these top 2 Chevrolets. Welcome back. Here's the problem. Our second caution has come out. This time it was for an accident. Chad Chaffin involved in it. Josh Wise is involved in it. And you see the 75 of Clay Rogers, and Clay Rogers climbing out of that truck.
Yeah, heavy damage to a lot of these trucks. We're talking about running over 180 miles an hour, and trouble happens on the racetrack like it does, and there's a lot of damage. I think we can go back, and Josh got out of shape a little bit. You see somebody went through the mud there. It looks like Travis Kittleson. Look at the mud all over that truck. Not sure how he has any mud because we haven't had rain here in 3 or 4 months, but watch this now. Watch in the middle.
Looked like Josh had a head of steam on the 40 and tried to lay off of him because someone was up underneath him on the inside and got loose.
See, Travis Kittleson did not make any contact. That's him right of your screen.
If you wonder why he spit.
It appears he will not be able to repeat a victory today here in Atlanta.
Adam, we've got a great view of that. The window net actually came down at the very back, and that's why Jack Sprague has made some contact. It looks like with something, maybe the inside wall. No caution flag yet.
Jack Sprague into the wall. Let's see if any debris has come out on the racetrack. Doesn't look like it, but now they're reaching for the caution flag, and it will come out. Unbelievable for Kyle Busch.
What an incredible break for Kyle Busch. He was driving one-handed, and that's why he was losing some positions. He had fallen back to the 4th spot. He was holding that window net up, going to try to make it all the way to the end, but what a great break for Kyle Busch in that 51 truck.
And Johnny Benson had driven back around Hornaday.
Kyle Busch was having to drive that truck, Michael. See him right here. He's trying to get that thing, and see it's down at the very bottom. It's completely down right now. Kyle is holding that thing up. Hopefully NASCAR wasn't going to see that, and that's why he was doing that. But that's why he lost the lead, lost all the way back to the 4th position.
We kind of needed this caution. There was a lot of stuff going on. Sprague gets loose off turn 2 and hits the inside wall.
He got run into by the 9 of Ted Musgrave. He might have got loose a little bit in front of Ted Musgrave. Ted actually got him a little bit sideways, and that sent him into the inside. Well, there's another view. Jack comes up the hill.
When Hornaday just wheeled his way past trucks to maintain or to cut that point, keep that point lead from dropping. Oh, got a yellow flag.
Caution has come out. 12 laps of racing to go. We're hearing that there might be some oil on the racetrack. The 8 of Chad McCumbee was smoking.
And the reason why I say that, Rick, Mike Skinner's done the same thing. He was marred back in 13th when this restart happened. He's all the way up to the 6th spot, battling Joey Clanton for that 5th spot, and he might well be one of the fastest trucks on the track right now.
Yeah, he may join this battle for the lead up here.
We just need to get Martin about 30 laps ago, but now I think I like Johnny Benson.
Green flag in the air. 8 laps of racing to go from Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Skinner jumps to the inside. He's side by side with his ear on. He gets that spot. Skinner's up to 5th.
He's driven just as hard this week as he did last week. Last week he had a truck he was leading with. This week he's had a truck he has to race from 13th to the top 5, late in the going with. What a great job by Skinner.
Look at Kyle Busch on the outside.
Busch. He goes to the outside of Johnny Benson, takes second away. Now to the outside of Ron Hornaday, taking over the lead as they cross the start-finish line.
What a great move by Kyle Busch. Remember, Ron Hornaday has to think about that point championship. Kyle Busch has nothing to lose.
Kyle Busch running right through the middle of turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, he puts 3 truck lengths between himself and Ron Hornaday.
Johnny Benson's going to try to battle that 33 truck for the 2nd position. Not able to do it. Johnny just loses a front end of that truck in the center of the corner. It looks like every corner.
This time when they cross the start-finish line, it is Kyle Busch in front of Ron Hornaday. And what has that happened? What has that done to the points? 4 points now separate Hornaday and Skinner as they run on the racetrack.
Hey, this thing isn't over. Mark Martin looks to the inside of JB, not able to do it that time.
They better get something done in a hurry or Kyle Busch is going to drive off and leave them. The just for men stay in the game moment, holding the window net up. Could he parlay that into a victory here at Atlanta?
He's led the most laps. Oh, problems for Todd Bodine. Bodine gets sideways. Looks as though he may have a right rear tire down as he's trying to hang on to that truck.
He does make it to pit road. No caution flag.
Caution still not coming out, so they're staying green. Kyle Busch staying in the gas as they go down the backstretch.
What an incredible performance by Kyle Busch.
We've gone 21 races with Cup drivers running in most of the races. They have not been able to find victory lane. We see Todd Bodine, how loose he got there.
That right rear tire went flat with him, Rick, and he did a great job of hanging on to that truck.
That was a great save.
Was able to make it onto pit road. Under 4 laps of racing to go. Here comes Mark Martin to look to the inside of Johnny Benson.
Not able to do anything yet. Ron Hornaday has opened up a few truck links on that 3rd place truck of Johnny Benson. Mike Skinner not able to close on that 4th place truck of Mark Martin.
Kyle Busch looking very strong as he comes out of turn number 4. This time when they cross the start finish line. 4.5 miles, 3 laps to go from Atlanta.
Mark Martin's desperately trying to do away with Johnny Benson. Just can't get it done. Gets all the way beside him in the center of the corner field, but the momentum on the high side, Johnny's able to drive right back around.
Mark did it again, not able to do anything. If he could just keep a fender up beside him, then he may be able to race him down to the next corner and not let Johnny have the bottom.
Johnny Benson ducking down low once again. Mark Martin following in his tracks.
It's like the lead's tightening up a little bit off turn 4. Hornaday ran a faster lap that time than did Kyle Busch, but will it be enough?
0.8 of a second separated Kyle Busch and Ron Hornaday when they went across the start-finish line. Almost side by side as Mark Martin and Johnny Benson.
And Skinner's looking at that battle right there, licking his chops, saying, please get side by side. Let me get those 10 points off you guys.
We could have the exact same situation as last week. Hornaday passed a couple trucks in the last 2 or 3 laps. If Mike Skinner can get by those 2 trucks, that would be 10 more points.
He would regain the lead. Right now, he's 4 points down behind Hornaday, and the white flag has come out. The final lap here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kyle Busch in front of the 33 of Ron Hornaday.
Johnny Benson continues to run in 3rd. Mark Martin 4th, and Mike Skinner 5th.
This is a great performance by Mike Skinner. He didn't have the truck he wanted all day long, but he was able to maximize the effort.
Coming out of turns 3 and 4, it is Kyle Busch looking at the checkered flag.
That's right, Rowdy is back, baby.
Rowdy Busch, Kyle Busch winning it at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
What a great performance by Kyle Busch and Richie Waters, that entire team. Terrific job there. Parlayed a little good fortune by catching a caution flag to get that window net back up, and Kyle Busch drove the wheels off that thing.
Unbelievable for Kyle Busch to even be able to stay out on the racetrack when his window net had come down and he was holding it up. That winning crew chief standing by with Tony Rizzuto.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
The following is a paid advertisement for The Magic Bullet, brought to you by Homeland Housewares.